Begin takeoff procedure. Squadron.
Man. Speaking of gun modes, side tangent here. Question for you, Tim.
Yeah.
K-Wings are going to be medium base. What do you think about medium base slamming?
Ooh, that's interesting. You get a little more range there. It depends on how.
You get an extra.
Is it like a
one? You get it well because
extra half width or? Oh no, because they're.
Because you're counting both of them.
Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, do we know the details? Was the slam mechanic on stream yesterday?
I mean, I don't know why they would take slam out of the game. It's kind of cool.
It is a cool mechanic, especially with that weapons disabled. It got kind of abused because of bombing stuff, but it looks like
they
they're reeling that in.
They don't have a K-turn, so like.
Yeah, they kind of need it.
I don't know what. You can't really help out that ship too much. Well, now with turrets too, so. Yeah, it looks like we're going live. Emperor's Canaries. Hey, if you're listening, by the way, I got you an Oiken and Backstabber Emperors. I'm trying to give everybody who signs up for our Patreon at patreon.com/Gold Squadron Podcast. If you sign up, even you sign up for the $1 a month, or episode. I forget if we do it per episode or per month. I think I'm a subscriber, and I think it just takes out per month because we try to do weekly content, so you can get a little bit much if it was per episode. But every Patreon subscriber, I'm going to try to get you a card. We'll send you them out with our new, what are those called? Krath Pirates? The Pirate Skill 1 Skirgs. We got some new cool alt arts for them. First edition alt arts. Whoa! Legacy. Tim's getting it set up.
All right, so we're getting the left-hand list here.
Yeah.
How do you spell that name?
How do you say that?
I didn't ask him. Fiorentini?
Fiorentini? It was way too many vowels for my Fior. I don't know how to pronounce F-I-O-R. Fiorentini? I don't know. We're calling him Daniel.
Daniel on the left there with Dash and Poe. Countermeasures loadout there on Dash, Lone Wolf, and Ray. Really good combo.
This will be an interesting fight because I think both of them definitely have the tools to take down the other list.
Yeah, I think this will be a really interesting game here.
The Poe healing, it's going to be an issue that Ryan's going to have to deal with at some point. I like these lists. We'll see how they are. This is something that I would say you're going to see possibly a variant of both of these lists in the top 16.
Yeah, I don't think that would be surprising. This is one of the one of the better equipped Rebel lists to deal with Rebel bunkers.
I would say, yeah, I would say at least one Dash Poe, I would assume, would get into the top 16. Because I think in the Poe's the best wingman for Dash there. Miranda can't survive on her own. Unless, I don't know, I guess you have Nim. I'm already Emperor's Canary. I don't care if you're already a subscriber. If you refreshed, or I don't know, re-subscribed, I guess. For some reason, your name came up. So, if not, I don't know. All right. Tim's working his magic here. Not quite HTML, but
this is a lot easier actually than the HTML we do normally. So I'm gonna have to steal this tech.
It's just a website. I don't know how it works together, but
I wonder who made this. It's fantastic. All right, so much easier than me typing in the HTML for shields and hull, which is absolutely awful. Get Ryan's
Yeah,
up.
you gotta upgrade it.
We got Ryan Farmer here on the right-hand side, of course, from the Minox Squadron podcast. We like to pull podcasters up so you can see some familiar names. And also, neither of these lists have Miranda Donnie or Captain Nim in them, which is also a big perk and a much more interesting game to watch.
We are going to try to avoid those all day.
Oh, and it looks like we're disconnected again, so people can't see these updates quite yet. Fantastic.
It's okay. Let's see. So we got some corner setups here. We got Poe and the Inquisitor putting up out on the flank there. Inquisitor's trying to bait into that Poe just a little bit. Ryan Farmer here. You're a little aggressive with this Inquisitor. I don't know about that, but yeah, I guess Poe's not going to boost the first round because he has to focus. So
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be careful here. And you want to collect a bunch of those. You want to get in a good position here because you're going to have to deal with that Inquisitor. You have the pilot skill advantage with Poe here. Pilot skill 11 over that pilot skill 8. And you're outclassing actually all the pilot skills over on Ryan's side. Ryan opted to take Expertise on Quick Draw, which is a really strong choice there. Good counter to a lot of those ghost builds you see with Sensor Jammer, giving you persistent modification. But that does mean you do have a disadvantage against either a list with higher pilot skills, like pilot skill 10 Captain Nims with VI, pilot skill 11 Poe Damerons, or even other pilot skill 9 Kylo Rens in the Silencer if they have a good initiative bed. Ryan's list comes in at 100 points. Daniel's, I believe, is 99. So he gets some options there if he ever does have matched up pilot skills.
I don't think there is one here. No? We
Nope,
have
there aren't.
4, 7, 8, 9, 11.
Yeah, so a lot of alternating activations here. Compensating, though, on Quick Draw, I really do like the Expertise. That's the variant I'm flying right now. And being able to not only get persistent modification across all your Quick Draw attacks, primary weapon, and then when you lose the shield, the next attack, you also get to hold on to that focus token with Advanced Optics. Oh, he doesn't have Advanced Optics. Ouch. Okay.
No tech on that Quick Draw.
But he still gets to use the focus token defensively, which is a good option there.
Expertise should be fine there.
I find with the VI Quick Draws, they have that pilot skill advantage, but they often have to spend their focus token offensively, and they don't get focus mods on both attacks.
Yeah. I mean, wow, they're already dials down, ready to go.
Already
These guys
going.
aren't playing.
Yeah, they actually started the timer for the event, for this round, while people were still getting set up, so
Well,
kind of have to jump right on into it. Let's see what we got here. All right, looks like we're getting a, hard turn here, too hard turn there. Dash Rendar, of course, can avoid the effects of obstacle tokens during the activation phase. Probably going to see a focus there. Yeah, I want to start stockpiling those Ray focuses. Good to have later on.
here we can finally see our Patreons here. What's today, the 3rd?
Yes. This live stream is brought to you by the Gold Squadron podcast. If you want to support Gold Squadron, you can go on to patreon.com/Gold Squadron and become a patron today. We're seeing those updates. We'll be able to give you a shout out and maybe get some prizes or something here.
We do got prizes.
Yeah.
I guess you are right, Imperial's Canary. I'm still going to give it to you. If you send us a message, get a hold of us. I don't know. Geez, we got Facebook, I guess. Facebook us some information. Tell us your Emperor's Canaries, and I'll make sure that you get those. We also do have the new subscriber here, Vaughn. Making a note of that. Like I said, every new Patreon subscriber from now on will get some cool first edition alt art cards.
These are official alt art cards.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not giving away. Well, we had the Oiken one, which is cool. But these are my official cards.
From your private Will Hegwood collection.
Private Will Hegwood collection. Yeah, I mean.
All right, looking at the game here. What's the target? So let's go over to Daniel's side here with Dash and Poe. What's your target priority going up against Ryan's list? You got Quick Draw Inquisitor and Captain Euro over on that side.
I mean, the Palp Shell is the obvious one, sure, right?
Get rid of that Palpatine modification is a good synergy. It does take quite a few shots, though, and you only have 2 guns over on Daniel's side.
Yeah, I think it's less about taking a ship off the board and more so getting what do I want to say? It's less about taking their ships off the board. It's more so about keeping Dash alive.
Yeah, that's a big thing. Poe's, of course, got R2-D2 there, so it can regen some shields, but any damage going on to Dash is going to stick around, so if you take some early damage, that could put Daniel in a really rough position.
So heavy laser cannon here.
Coming
Pretty
at
good.
the Quiz. Nothing from the
You don't
Poe
have-
shot on Quiz.
You don't have to roll in the box, guys. It's okay. They'll learn, or they might realize at some point that they are not. Yep, in
Ryan
the box.
Farmer just discovered.
Oh yeah, there is a dice box.
Yeah.
We told them whatever. It's like no big deal.
We'll adapt. We'll figure it out. We can always go check on the table too.
Yeah, we got to get set up here. I like how we can see all the cards, tiles. We can even check in on their audio. Daniel, man, I forget who. I want to see if his name was Steven or Sam. That's who it is. I think Sam made those funny dash cards that are it's a condition card that says my dash ability is always on.
Oh yeah, the not an idiot card.
Yeah,
I think
not
you got
an
one on the
idiot
table there too.
Yeah, he threw it down.
Yeah, because technically the dash ability is optional, so you're supposed to declare it. Most people at the start of the game will just say, "Hey, I'm always using dash," unless I say I'm not.
Yeah, as it should be. But you know, I guess. Would there be an advantage to not dashing when you hit an obstacle?
No, so you actually do it, I believe you do it before you activate, and the only advantage is sometimes you want to make sure a boost or barrel roll is going to clear an asteroid, because if you still land on an asteroid, you might not suffer the damage, but you might not be able to shoot.
Oh, but I'm talking about, not for barrel rolls, which does make sense, but I'm talking about just your maneuver, though.
No, I don't think there's any reason you'd want to hit an obstacle there.
You'd have to have, like, Kyle Crew and want to be stressed or something weird.
I think the issue, though, is if you're
You
going
could just take 2
if you're going to
actions.
do the boost thing, you have to declare before you reveal. So you're going to move, and then you're going to take your action. So you have to declare before you move whether or not you're using it. Yeah. So there might be a case where you want to do the maneuver, and I only want to boost if I'm not going to land on a rock because I still want to shoot. So you might not use Dash's ability at that point.
Oh, I guess I didn't even think about that. I thought you could be like, well, dash on for a maneuver, dash off for this boost. But I guess it is when you activate.
Oh no, actually, I think you're right though. I think there was a change later on.
I don't know.
more
It's very
recently.
confusing.
Yeah, it's
but
not perfectly clear. No, someone's gonna correct me in the chat feed. I'm sure.
I'm sure. When man, we're getting a lot of Twitch Prime subscribers. Thank you. Just go to your Amazon Prime settings, find the Twitch freeness, and get it done. I like what Ryan's doing here. It's so weird to me that the Inquisitor can tank so many shots.
Yeah, even
Like,
the
he's
4-dice heavy laser cannon.
He's technically a tank in this build, which is so weird to me. Like, it's who you actually want people to shoot at because he might not take damage. Boom, another Twitch Prime subscriber. You guys are awesome.
All right, so you have quick draw setting up there. Yeah, I see. So looking at these 2 lists matched up here, I think over on Ryan's side, I've got some familiarity. I'm flying a similar squad, but that quick draw spike damage is really valuable, especially with expertise. So you actually don't mind losing a shield or 2 on quick draw early on if it means you can push out, 5, 6, 7 damage in a round. And that's, I think, what he's going to try and go for here against Dash, make it really undesirable. At the same time, you need to keep arc if you're quick draw in order to get the value of that shield. The worst case scenario is to not have arc and lose a bunch of shields to a turret like the heavy laser cannon turret, thanks to the Outrider title.
Or this Poe sneaking in behind.
Or this Poe sneaking in, sideboard shot. And Poe being able to move last is a pretty big advantage. And being able to shed target locks is important, too.
He'll shred which makes it like quick draw not really a problem versus Poe, because you can shred every fire control system lock.
Exactly, yeah. And that's going to be a huge advantage. Poe's actually a pretty good, so the Dash Poe has some good advantages against what's popular in the metagame right now. Being able to shed those target locks makes you pretty resilient to high ordnance lists. And that's doubled down by the fact that you have countermeasures over on Dash, where you can also shed that target lock at the start of the combat phase.
Have you, I mean, there is the Intensity BB-8 Prime Thrusters, sure, if you want to go that direction.
That's a lot more fun.
That is fun. But have you, other than that build, have you seen any other Poes flying around that aren't VI Advanced Top, like this build?
I think the VI is almost a must-have in the metagame right now because you really do need that pilot skill advantage, especially against Captain Nims, which you're going to be still pretty vulnerable to.
It's the only way you're going to leverage Black One.
Exactly, yeah. And I mean, the BB-8's energy is cool, being able to get the Black One trigger off the barrel roll.
Oh,
but
it's so fun.
The regen ability, I think, is just long-term so much better that I think you have to go for it.
So it looked like our range 3 there spends the focus, takes just 1 shield on the Yor
shuttle.
Interesting. We got a long range shot from the. Oh, looks like Expertise picks up 3. Ryan doesn't care about the dice box. Oh, no, he does a little bit. They don't have to roll in the dice box. You guys don't have to at all. So you're going to spend one of those rays and pick up 3 to dodge it all. Nicely done there. This is an Inquisitor range 1. Thinking about spinning that Mine Lock. I mean, why wouldn't you? You didn't countermeasures.
Yep. Spend that focus. 3 hits, it looks like. Reroll with Lone Wolf. Can't quite see what it is. Looks like we got 2 evades.
You got the double evade. So it just takes 1 shield there. Pretty good. Pretty good for not using countermeasures. I'm actually, it might be early, but I would not be surprised if Daniel takes that Burnout Slam right now.
Just to clear out maybe a 3-bank, 3 straight, or another 3-bank.
I mean, these two are just clearly chasing Dash. You get out of there.
Kind of throw a wild card in on it. I think you do have a good turn here with the Inquisitor, though.
So here's Heavy Laser Cannon coming in. Looks like you Lone Wolf for a crit. Was out of focuses because he spent them on defense. Palped it.
And had the evade.
And the evade?
Yep. So 2 evade results and a evade token. Clears all 3 hits from the Heavy Laser Cannon, so still no damage on the Inquisitor.
He might not even palp that. That was just auto thrusters evade.
Oh, yeah, sorry, you're right.
I mean, he might have.
Yeah, and the nice thing about having palp there is you can save it for this attack now, if you want to.
I think he did palp there. Maybe not.
Probably wants to guarantee the defense, you know.
Maybe if they rolled in the box, we could tell, but. So that's going to be auto thrusters focus, and Poe loses 1.
It'll probably come back, though.
Twitch Prime! Fix the focus on your dice cam. Focus.
Thanks for the update, man. Unfortunately, Dion set this all up, and he's playing right now, and I know nothing about his camera setup, so I'm not going to go tweak anything right now.
If they're more Twitch Prime, Twitch Prime. Throw out the gunboats. Yeah, Emperors knows it. Man, getting a bunch of them. Thanks, guys. And this is great to see your support in this. I mean, we're trying our best. We actually got a good connection going. Oh, man, crossing our fingers. We're going to jinx it now.
Oh, you jinxed it. Knock on wood.
I jinxed it. But no, we got it going on. But it's cooling down a little bit as the sun gets out of our backs. It's getting a little intense there.
All right.
And speaking of intense, this is going to be interesting. So, Poe only did 1. Is that right?
Yeah, Bo only did 1 damage through on the Captain Yor, so still 4 shields up on Captain Yor. Took a damage from the shot coming back.
I don't think Poe even needs to R2D2 in this situation.
I don't think so. I think you might take the hard turn anyway, just to make sure you're getting shots. And put some pressure on the Inquisitor, too. So if that Inquisitor opts for, I believe it's still, it's not stressed right now. So it can take some hard turns there, but a hard turn threat from Poe could put some good range 1 threats on the Inquisitor.
He should be stressed. No, because he hard 1 evaded.
Yeah.
Oh, then target lock.
Yeah, you get the free target lock. Yeah.
So it must have went to Yor, I guess, and we just can't see it. I guess.
We'll see here once we get the activation phase going. You're thinking of Burnout Slam here at this point, though?
I would not be. I don't think it's the. I think a 4 forward is just as good, but a 3 bank, 3 forward would get him. Like, there's no way Quick Draw is going to shoot him at any point in time now. And then you can play in these asteroids up here. It would be an early use of it.
That's one of the limitations on Quick Draw, just having the barrel roll repositioning action, is you can actually outrun Quick Draw pretty easily. It does have a 4 straight, but if it's not quite pointed at you, it's pretty hard for it to make chase sometimes. And I think it's really going to be important to maintain that as much distance as possible if you're in Daniel's position, to just make sure you're getting as many defensive dice as you can.
Yep, thanks, thanks, Chet. Yor did eat that stress. You might as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, you want to, too. Have that dial open up on the Inquisitor is very valuable.
So it does the 3-bank here. It's pretty understandable. But see, now both of these guys can just turn in and get shots, see?
So we could see a 3 slam here. It looks like that's what he's thinking about.
Maybe just an out barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, see?
There it is. Burnout Slam's gone.
Called
Good
it.
call, Will.
Called it.
All right, so Burnout Slam is spent. Going to get a weapons disabled token, so no shot this round.
That's the only way he's going to get out of that. Inquisitor just following him around. Like cutting in the inside there and just following him around.
And this puts him in a good position for the next round where he has an option to just take a 3-bank and even boost to get some really good positions.
He must have used both rays so far then. He definitely used a ray last round, but I think he's out over there, actually.
It does not, he does not have any focus tokens, it looks like, on his ray card.
So Farmer's going to try to get that shot there.
Trying to get a shot here, push some damage through.
Maybe got it with the barrel roll there.
There's a, ooh, it's iffy. I think he's got arc. It's a little hard to tell in the camera angle.
He's checking on it.
I think the fear right now is if you're going to get a too hard turn from that Poe Dameron, hopefully if you're in Ryan's position, Poe Dameron will just miss arc on the Inquisitor there. It's going to be a close call.
You see that, Ryan? Ryan is not sure about that shot, so just took a focus. But I guess with Palp Auto Thrusters, or no, he's not shooting.
He's not shooting. The only threat here is from Poe for the damage.
So he's just protecting himself from a cool Talon roll there. Yeah, see, Ryan did not expect that. Unless he's just trying to value the...
Oh, Talon roll that way. Interesting.
Nope, booking it.
Oh, just a hard turn. Booking it. Okay.
Take a target lock, set it for the next round.
Oh, man, a Talon roll, though, the other direction would have been so clutch at this point.
I know, that's what I'm saying around that rock.
Because he might have just avoided the arc on
every single
arc.
But that's so risky, though, because, I mean, what if the shuttle just one forward instead of one banked? It's very risky.
I was playing a game the other day where I had a stressed-out Inquisitor against 2 of the titled gunboats with harpoon missiles and a quick draw. And I was stressed, and my only stress-clearing move was blocked. So I took a 3-bank, avoided both arcs on the titled gunboats, and forced the quick draw to bump. And that was probably the best X-Wing move I've ever made. Kept my stress token. It was fantastic.
Did you get a shot?
I didn't get a shot, but I didn't get killed, so that was a good.
That's an even trade then.
Inquisitor can just run away then and dig, you know.
You should have not got your Inquisitor in that situation.
That was it's a rough matchup anyway for me.
All right, they want to roll on the table. They can roll on the table. They don't have to put it in the dex box. Yeah, right. It is a little blurry. It's just someone's bumping it, but we can see it. It's good enough. We'll let Dion. Maybe Dion can win out quick. No updates on those Gold Squadron guys. I don't wanna talk to them about their round 1 loss if that's the situation.
Looks like we lost 2 more shields on dash there.
From the Inquisitor shot?
I believe so.
No, without a focus, range 1. I mean.
Yeah. Got some good luck. Yeah, you just got 1 evade, so 2 more shields. So 2 shields left on
probably
dash.
Probably palped it, I would imagine. I don't know why you wouldn't here. So far a good game. Got right. Well, not right. We're what 25 minutes into the game, but got right into it. Second round, and except for dash, these are legitimate ships. Like everybody's got arcs. I don't know. I still go back and forth of like, people are like, oh, I'm flying arc only ships. Yeah, but you have 2 arcs on your quick draw, so you're half a turret.
It's pretty close to fair.
Well, yeah. It's only 2 dice out the rear, which is probably fair. Lambda's going to get 2 dice out the rear now? Did you hear
is that confirmed? That's awesome.
Yeah, in their little teaser video, the base of the Lambda has a back arc.
Okay, that's pretty sweet.
And supposedly it's 3 out the front, 2 out the back.
Okay, I like that. That's a cool division there.
For like 2 more points?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I mean? Equivalent of 2 more points.
I did see on some of their upgrade cards specified number of attack dice per arc, because I think the Fire Spray has 3 out the front and the back. But it's cool that they have that design space where they can play with the number of dice coming out.
I mean, the SF and arc title is so weird.
It is weird, but clearly that's what they're going for, right? Where they want to give it this backfiring arc, but they don't want to give it 3 dice because it's just going to be too strong.
Oh, did he?
Does not look like he. I don't think he hit the asteroid.
I think that's clear. Nicely done. You're trying to get some shots in here. Got 2 already.
Get the target lock.
That's my, what do I want to say, gauge of how well your Lambda's doing is if
how many
you can
shots
get,
can it get? Yeah.
It's force shot. Can he get a fourth shot?
And then you get that value. I 100% agree. Whenever you're flying these Palpatine in a shuttle ace builds, the more shots you're getting out of that shuttle is really where you're, showing your skill off on that. Like, are you able to get up to 3, 4, 5 shots?
I mean, you should be able to get 2 in any joust.
In most yeah, in any joust pass.
But the 3 is harder. The 4th shot is very hard to get.
All right, so we got dash. Might be some obstruction on this shot, actually.
It is obstructed,
Yeah, closest point to closest point. I think we're going to get all the shenanigans here with a stress pass maybe to the shuttle.
You got a prediction on Poe? I mean, Quick Draw is basically got a hard 2 here. You got a prediction on Poe? Do you take the Talon roll? I mean, you can't get a shot otherwise, right?
Yeah, I think if you just do the 2 hard, the boost won't quite get you a shot. You got to be thinking about a couple turns ahead, though. Is that Talon roll going to put him in a position? Because I don't think he'll be able to bank. If he Talons roll to Talon rolls to the
who do you
left.
target lock? Your? He's just 4K in then.
Yeah.
It'll keep dash at
Get
range
the 4K.
2.
Or possibly a Talon roll to the right to keep him a little bit further back. Because
Might
then
not
he
get
might
the
be able
arc,
to
though.
bank, though. I think he'll get the arc. It's pretty wide. But it'd be close. I think a 4K is a reasonable choice there, because then he can for sure clear that 1 bank to clear the stress the following turn. Yeah, 2 hard, very predictable. Hard to tell if he has a straight maneuver cleared the following round. I don't think a barrel roll is a good option on quick draw here. Just going to take that focus token. Probably going to get a good bank the following turn, though. Ooh, I called it.
Called it.
Yep. There we go.
Yes, sir. Oh, man.
Now, it doesn't quite look like he can clear that 1 bank the next turn, though. So he might end up maintaining that stress token. But I think he's going to get a shot on the shuttle. And it looks like that's really the strategy that Daniel's going for right now. Take down that shuttle, kill the Palpatine synergy.
Oh, popping the counters.
Counters is going to discard a lock.
Click the old countermeasures.
All right. All the single-use cards on Dash are gone.
Oh, there's 2 target locks on him. He's got to decide which target lock he's going to take out the
Inquisitors. Yep.
Probably fair.
Yeah. That's the most heavily modified attack, so it looks like it's going to be split between. You get half modification on both the Inquisitor shot and the shuttle shot.
Yep.
Checking range. Looks like maybe range 3. We'll see. They're not going to roll in the camera. That's fine.
They don't have to roll in the camera.
All right.
Poe, spend it, Poe.
Spend it.
Oh,
he's re-rolling with the lock.
Yeah.
Ooh, 2 hit, yeah. 3 hits total.
Takes 2 then. 2 left on the ore shuttle. You guys, they don't have to roll in the box. They can if they
As long
want,
as we can see what it is, I guess that's what's important.
I mean, it is weird. The dice box, sometimes they don't lay flat. There's like some weird cock scenarios that might end up. But I mean, like I said, we're not trying to press them about that. If however they're most comfortable.
Inquisitor shot here. Looks like it was 3 hits.
Oh, Lone Wolf.
Lone Wolf reroll. Oh, did he blank out?
Just 1. No, I believe this is 1.
I think it's a focus.
He's thinking about his ray? Yeah, it is a focus.
Yeah, it is a focus. He's got to decide whether or not to spend it. He's going to take 2 damage.
Oh, no, he
for
didn't
sure,
have a
maybe.
ray. He's got a...
It's a focus token on
well,
dash.
he just took his focus action.
He's deciding it might be more valuable just to take the damage now since they're just hits and save it for later. Yeah. And then he can bank that focus for a more important turn. But it means he is going to lose his last shield and take a damage card.
Okay.
Last 2 shields gone. Take a damage card on dash. 4 hit points left on dash. We got the heavy laser cannon. Go into the shuttle.
They got to take that shuttle out.
Saves the focus, and I think, converting those focus results to hits. That was probably a good choice there. A little bit more damage out.
Takes 1.
2 shields, and I can't see the other die result.
That's a blank.
Yep. So 2 shields on Yor plus a hole. No shields left. 4 hit points left on Yor. Not a great exchange for Daniel. He's only got 4 hit points left on dash, and there's only 4 hit points left on that shuttle. But he's still still got a full up.
He felt the crit anyways.
Oh my gosh. All right. Looks like it's 1 evade.
That's
so
2
crits. Ow. Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
Really rough RNG on the defensive rolls for Daniel. All right, so we're getting 2 crits here. And they are Blinded Pilot and something.
Something. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That dash has 3 health left.
2 health left. 3 damage cards. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, so that might not matter for very long, especially now it's blinded. Man, Poe's going to have some cleanup duty here. I think oh, man. Daniel.
It's rough. I mean, those defensive rolls were pretty rough. On 4 dice, didn't generate any evade results, and only got 1 on the reroll from Lone Wolf. That's
5 dice.
That's pretty hard.
5 dice, no evade. What are you going to do about that? But I think Ryan saw the strategy, like ignore Poe, take down Dash ASAP. No
I am
question.
Boar in the chat feed thinks it was a stun pilot. If that's true, that's actually pretty good. Dash is able to ignore those obstacles still, so he's not going to take the damage from overlapping.
Oh, that's true. Yep, you straight up ignore stunned.
But the blinded pilot's pretty devastating because you really want to kill the Palp shuttle this next turn. And that's going to be really hard to do, especially if you're not going to get a green maneuver here from Poe. Daniel's got a little bit of an uphill battle here, still facing off against a full-up Quick Draw and a full-up Inquisitor.
Poe cannot just one bank there.
You can't, yeah, it's going to overlap on that
Wow.
debris cloud anyway. So I think we'll get a 2 hard turn here.
And I don't even know what
I mean,
Daniel can do with that
I
dash.
think you probably just go 4 straight.
4 straight.
And maybe take a focus for defensive actions. I'm not sure what the barrel roll distance is going to be. He doesn't know exactly what Ryan's going to do because Ryan's ships are going to move. Most of his ships are going to move after.
Let's see. The Quick Draw could 1 bank barrel or just 2 bank, depending on which lane he wants to take there. Inquisitor doesn't care. He can just hard 1 and take basically the shuttle's place there.
I think we'll get a 1 bank here from the shuttle. He wants to keep that in the fight to get those stress relief triggers, keep his dial open. I think we'll get a hard 1 from the Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the Inquisitor's stressed. But yeah, the shuttle banks, Inquisitor hard 3s over it, and then does some actions.
Yeah, I think that's going to be probably the go-to move. I don't know if a hard 3 turn is going to clear if the shuttle 1 banks on the Inquisitor, but a 2 I think will, and I think a 1 definitely will.
Well, like I said, it depends on which lane he's taking here. They're right in the middle of that asteroid field, so you got to pick your lanes.
That's true, but we don't have a lot of options on the shuttle there because the hard turns are red, so we're getting no hard turns from the shuttle.
Oh, I was thinking 1 bank out. I mean, it's taking damage. You got Poe tailing it.
But I think he wants to keep it in the fight to keep that stress relief trigger going, because if he takes a left bank, that ship's going to be out of the fight pretty quick. And if he keeps taking stress tokens, he's not going to be able to turn around.
But Palp will be in the fight, though, still.
Palp will be in the fight.
So
Run it defensively, just run the Euro away.
These are the hard decisions that these players had to make. This is probably, if last round wasn't the turning round, this is it. This is do or die for Daniel,
Yeah.
I think.
Barring some good luck on Ryan's part, or on Daniel's part, I don't think the Euro will go down this turn unless we get a lucky direct hit or a major explosion triggering. Just because we have only that 1 shot from Poe Dameron coming in potentially.
Yeah.
Actually, now I'm seeing it more well. Yeah, if he takes the left bank and just runs with that ship, he probably has more value protecting his points and just using the Palp. You're right on that front.
Because he's about to engage Quick Draw to Poe. We'll see. I mean, I don't think he can get a block. He really can't do much while stressed there. It depends on. It just depends on what that Inquisitor is doing. They kind of had to just fly around each other and figure out what lane they're taking. But it should be good. Daniel is like. Ryan's ready to go. Daniel's looking at that dial. He's got to make a decision here.
Yeah, he's only got 2 ships, but this is a turning point turn.
This is what would be. This is what would be going through my mind. So my first assessment, 4 forward, obviously, get out of the fight.
Yep. What do you think? Take a focus or a barrel roll.
What do you think about a hard 3 into the corner?
That's a bold move. You're really telegraphing where you're going to go the next couple turns. That almost guarantees Dash is going to die.
You're going to die anyways.
I'm almost wondering if he'll do something crazy, like a hard turn in towards the ships and try and get a barrel roll going off.
The Yours moving first is going to block that.
That is true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh.
So
But if the York takes the left, if he banks to the left,
then
you'll clear the 1 hard on Dash, and then you could barrel roll and maybe avoid most of the arcs. Depends on what Quick Draw does. If Quick Draw takes a 3 bank, the 1 hard turn on Dash plus a barrel roll might avoid all the arcs.
All right, well, let's see. Let's see how it plays down.
Okay, so we're getting a 2 bank here.
Yep, making the room. Doesn't need to clear the stress.
Making the room.
Because York can still clear it. He doesn't need actions.
Does not need actions, and as long as he's got fewer than 2 stress tokens, he can still take stress off of other ships.
Yep, you can take the 3rd, I believe. Yep.
Yep. Oh, going for the 4 straight,
Did
though.
the 4 straight. It was too risky to go in the corner. Would have been cute, but...
But think about the hard turn in. Like, let's watch these other ships. If he would have hard turned towards the shuttle and then barrel rolled,
yeah,
think about it. Just keep that in mind here.
I know, I understand. You could... Yeah. Unless you blocked...
Because there's such a good...
Unless you block the Inquisitor so it bumps your shuttle.
I don't think he'll block the Inquisitor.
Or would have, is what I mean.
Yeah, oh, gotcha. All right, so we got Inquisitor going. Is it the hard turn? Oh, he's going straight?
I think that was a 3 bank. He's taking that. Or a 2 bank?
Looks like a 2 bank.
Nope,
Yep,
3 bank.
3 bank,
He's
yep.
taking that outside lane. 'Cause I think that, yep, because see, Ryan, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But Ryan did notice that, like, whoa, if he just went into the corner.
I'll get him either way, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless he does the hard turn in. I think that would have done it. I'm saying right now.
No, see, but that 3 bank would have bumped that Inquisitor right back up into.
No, I'm saying, man, if he would have hard turned with dash, barrel rolled in, that Inquisitor would have cleared.
Oh, barrel roll in.
Yeah. You get what I'm saying now? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that would be my power play. Just like, because I think you're going to die this
Wow,
turn
that's
either way if
so-
you're dash. Oh,
that's-
but you get shot at by quick draw.
Yeah.
Okay. He went a
Quick
little
draw's
slower
playing-
with quick draw.
Quick Draw is playing the free safety back there.
Yeah, making sure he gets a shot here. Wonder if he has range 3.
That's what you. I mean, this is really high level competitive X-wing. You have to take some gambles, but you also have to play it safe.
Exactly.
On
You gotta make. Well, sometimes you have to take calculated risks where if they're really gonna pay off and you're in a bad game state, oh, that's
Okay.
rough for Poe.
Well,
Poe takes a damage.
I think he realized that he needed
Oh, no, it was
to
a
get
hit.
that
Okay, we're good.
shield back.
Yeah,
You know what
he
I
got
mean?
the shield back. He keeps the stress, sheds it, gets another one,
Still gets the shot.
gets the shot. Maybe looks like he does.
Oh man, and Poe doing what Poe does.
Nice hit crit. One thing that's rough here for Dash is that I don't think there's going to be a lone wolf reroll because he's a little too close to Poe.
I don't know. With 2 shots like that coming down on Dash, he's.
All right, so we're getting a hull and a crit. Not sure what the crit is.
Something about rolling the dice, so maybe no actions, which would be cool. But
Might be a damage sensor array.
yep, I don't know. It's too hard to tell. It definitely has something about rolling dice, and there's quite a few of them.
But like I predicted, that your shuttle's not going down this turn. Ooh, quick draw taking the shot there. I think he palped a crit.
Yeah, I think this is.
Spend the focus, so we're just going to take a critical damage here. If it's a
Okay.
direct, that's a
Hey.
dead Dash.
Hey man, it's alive.
Oh, is that a direct
Yeah,
hit?
it's a direct. Direct.
Oh.
Done.
Devastating. All right, so that Dash is gone. Things are turning
Well.
really heavily into Ryan's favor here.
Well, he tried. I mean, yeah, he did. Daniel Demon trade your shuttle for Dash.
Oh, that's so rough. Yeah, we still got at least one more Palpatine coming. He can just run away with that shuttle, too. Puts a lot of pressure
I see
on.
no
on
reason why he wouldn't just 2 forward and clear a stress and not care.
Well, and yeah, here's where we see one of the real values of quick draw is that spike damage is good both start of game and late game. So early on, super undesirable because you don't want to take all that damage and lose a ship. But now late game, the threat of that spike damage could take Poe off the table in one turn.
I'm not going to. Did you take the rest of Dash out?
I did.
You want to click his name? Did you? Oh, it's just not updating.
Yeah.
We have internet.
Just hasn't gone yet.
I don't know. Okay. Let's see. So what do you? I'm at like maybe 15 on Daniel. 15%. I mean, he's got 35 minutes. He's got what's the point breakdown here? 43. So he doesn't have to. He just has to finish the shuttle and take down one of the 2 ships.
That's true, and then and Poe's really great at playing his time. A combination of holding onto that focus token with advanced optics and auto thrusters, and the regen ability of R2D2. Really good if he can get a point advantage here. Getting that point advantage is going to be the tallest order. It's not going to be too hard to be able to kill that your shuttle in just about 1 shot. But
yeah, was it down to 4 now?
It's just down to 2 hull. Yeah, we're waiting for the screen
that's
update
right.
here.
Update.
Yeah, but.
Okay, so he's got a shot on Yor, but he's going to need probably 3 at least on quick draw, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know. I mean, maybe infinite on the Inquisitor if the shots don't line up well. So like,
I mean, talking about win conditions here, I think really your win con is being able to kill quick draw and being able to kill the shuttle. It's going to be so hard to kill that Inquisitor.
What's your preference here? If you're pro, do you go for the Inquisitor or it's harder to put damage on it, but it doesn't shoot you back?
Yeah, and that's the thing about this quick draw engagement. If he gets a range 1 engagement with quick draw here, you almost don't. You can't even shoot because you're going to take 4 dice twice, heavily modified.
It's not going to be good.
I think you might get a 1 bank to the right here from Poe, followed by a boost if he asked you to shed any potential target locks that get taken. Though I think the quick draw will just take the focus knowing that. You might want to just take the 1 bank, boost to shed the whatever target lock the Inquisitor takes, just so you're limiting that damage coming back at you.
Yeah, see, this is the problem is that, like, Poe could, like, flank out to the left, right? And then kind of swoop around to find the shuttle. But the problem is that he's wasting time doing that.
Yeah.
And then he has less time to deal with the other 2 ships.
There is some potential though here. We could see that 3 bank to the left. Oh, he's stressed though. He's got to get that green clear. That's the real problem here.
He doesn't have to. He's at full shields. He's got a focus token.
But I think if he takes the bank,
you're right for target lock shenanigans.
Yeah.
For the Black One title.
Yeah. You're worried about getting that shot here. All right, so we're seeing a 1 bank here from the shuttle, clear 1 stress.
Yep, making that long turnaround. But I think he actually keeps it in. Well, this would be interesting to me. Seeing a sloop from the quick draw would be interesting. I don't know if the angles work out like that. No, not really. I guess you need like a hard 3 sloop. Which is a move they haven't implemented, except for what IG-88D can. He can sloop with hard 3s, right?
Yes, yeah, that's the only thing we've seen.
I don't think anybody else can hard 3 180.
Yeah,
that's like technically not a Talon roll.
Doesn't Dolan in the Kiraz do like a weird sloop with any maneuver or something? I think he can do some weird stuff.
He turns it into. Oh, I think you are right. Yeah, I think it does turn into.
He turns a sloop into a Talon roll. He turns a bank into a Talon roll, I think, or something. Yeah, I have not used it myself, so I can't.
It's hard to. That's a hard ability to use. Guess he's target lock. Yep, target lock, focus evade.
Full shenanigans.
Doesn't want to lose that Inquisitor. If Poe just like came in and lit it up range 1, doesn't want to lose it.
Ooh, he's close to that rock.
Oh yeah, Daniel, help him out there holding the rock. Oh man, you can't put it back once you. I mean, you can, I guess, but
Ryan gonna try and change his maneuver. I'm not sure what he's going for here. If he clips that rock, that's really bad for him. Let's see if he makes it. Oh, he overlapped the rock. Okay,
nothing.
No damage
right,
there.
Poe, if Poe did a 3 forward and just lights up that quick
this
draw,
could be a game-changing moment.
Wow.
And it looks like it is a 3 forward. Ooh. 2 forward, still range. Oh my gosh, this is devastating for Ryan.
Target lock him, Poe. Get it done.
Target lock. You got to take all the shields.
No return shots. Yeah. No return shots, no focus.
No return shots, no focus.
Daniel, I'm bringing him up to 20% already.
Yeah, he's it's like the Texas Hold'em odds.
Yeah.
Like the camera changes depending on the turn. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Winometer, I think is the Zach Bum.
The winometer. All right.
Yeah, target lock him. Unless he spins his focus and he's.
Yeah, you're going to take a target lock here. There's no reason not to. Yep.
Yes.
All right, let's see if we can crank some damage out here.
Oh, man, stripping all those shields when the
and no return shot, yeah.
Wow.
All right.
That would change. Yeah, this would. I would give him a lot more than 20 if he strips all shields.
Wait, what's going on here?
He's shooting range 1.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Okay, cool. Sorry, I thought I
yeah,
saw
and he just spins the lock, not the focus, for all 4.
Nice. And there's a crit in there.
He prowled to lightweight frame, so got 2. So just 2 shields.
2 shields, so 1 quick draw shield left, so he'll be able to get a trigger potentially later on.
I forgot about Palp in my calculations there. About like how easy it would be to strip all 3 shields.
Yeah, it's a little more difficult than that, but still getting those shields off with no return shot is huge. So you only get 1 quick draw activation, worst case scenario.
Hey man, that's better than 3. And now,
I'm trying to see if we can. I don't know if I can reload this page without screwing everything up. That's
Please,
my only fear.
just, I would say don't.
Don't do it. We'll experiment with it later.
If,
yeah. So
we actually haven't heard from the chat in a while. It seems like we got good connection, but we got no chat.
oh wait, let me see if I can reload this page. Nope. All right. So it looks like we're not connected.
So
That's
we
weird.
have a good connection, but we do not have
Internet.
He's doing his phone now. Just PayPals and stuff.
Oh, looks like we reconnected now. Yeah, everything's updated.
Okay.
All right.
All we had to do was just complain for a moment.
Sorry about that, guys. We didn't even know we were disconnected. So.
Well, I
That's
mean, I thought we're still getting 0 per second.
Update on the game state here. That quick draw overlap. The asteroid didn't take any asteroid damage, but was not able to attack that round and lost 2 shields to a range 1 post shot.
Yep.
So a good turn there for Daniel.
Yeah, he's rising up 25% now.
I don't think Poe can clear a straight maneuver here, though. I think he's going to have to take the 3 bank to the right.
No, dude, red talon roll. Get it done.
Finish off. Quick draw.
Yeah, sure. Why not? You're full health. What else are you doing?
Like that shuttle's going to get back in the game here in a minute.
Whatever. Daniel's losing, man. He's got it. That was like, he got a miracle there.
Yeah, that was a miracle
and
exchange.
I think you have to. I think you have to just go all in on it. You know what I mean? He's.
Looks like we're getting probably a sloop. Yep, looks like a sloop.
Sloop. Did you go from one obstacle to another?
Yeah.
No, he's. Makes it though too. Good call.
So the problem here is since Quick Draw didn't take any shots, did not get that fire control system trigger the last round.
We're still having. See how it says green, but with 0 kilobytes per second? I don't know what that means.
It's a lot of double. One of them is wrong.
Oh, we just got connected to the chat again, and this updated, right?
It did, yeah.
Click up and down one of the healths.
Look at Dash's pilot skill.
It is changing.
Yeah, it paused for a really long time, but it said we were still connected, so I wasn't sure.
I guess we're connected.
No, we can't see half the time.
Remind them that we're on mobile internet.
Yeah. It's recorded too.
Yeah.
It's recorded, everything will be up.
Yeah, everything will be on. If you are having troubles watching, we apologize. We're trying the best. We're on mobile right now. All the videos will be on YouTube uploaded. We won't upload them till next week because I believe that's the deal on standard that we wait. And man, we got a new Patreon. I don't know if we got any more new Patreons, but we got probably like 10, 15 new Twitch Prime subscribers.
Sweet.
Sup. Yeah, killing it with the Twitch Prime. That yours done? That was it? Bam.
Yours gone. Yeah, lost out to the Poe Dameron shot there.
Daniel's just racking it out. I might put him at 35 now. He just keep going up. If he can get it done. He's still behind on points, sure.
Needs to take a ship off the board for sure, but then he can play the time if he needs
Well, he
to.
did. He just took the ore off. Well, yeah, I know what you
He
mean.
needs to kill one more, yeah. But no longer getting any of that Emperor Palpatine synergy, so it's going to be a little bit easier to push damage through. I still think Quick Draw is probably an easier target to take off the board.
I know. He got so lucky there that he's going to have to eat that one return shot now, and he just can't. He can't deal with the Inquisitor now.
So that's a big turning point too. The Quick Draw having one shield left makes it so much more of a threat. If Daniel would have been able to take all 3 of those shields, he could easily pop that Quick Draw in a single turn of fire.
Yeah, now if you just make that engagement, range 3 or whatever, benefit Poe instead of Quick Draw. He's what, 3 dice with a focus?
Still get the lightweight frame on the Quick Draw, but you're getting only the focus defense mod, so you can at least force a damage through.
Yeah, you're
and
just
if it's
looking
a crit,
for the
that's
one.
huge. Yeah, you're hoping for even just one crit to drop through would be huge.
Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I was worried when Dash was getting lit up. I was like, oh man, this game's going sour. But one small mistake from it. it seems like in both these games, one small mistake has
Shifted the balance a little
yeah.
bit, yeah. Andrew in the last game was able to pull it back, but
yeah, I wouldn't say like the loser, but like the person who's behind. Those mistakes, once you're up, every mistake is going to cost you. Going to let the opponent catch back up to you, have a chance to win.
well, and I think when you're on the losing end of a game, you're really looking for those swing moments where that's why you just keep playing to the very end, because there will be occasionally mistakes made by your opponent or lucky dice rolls on either end,
That's
where you're able to then take back some advantage.
so it looks like Poe's gonna 2 forward. I think he's gonna boost Shuttle Lock and go into long range, I guess.
I think that makes the most sense. Maybe take a boost to the left here.
Yeah, he's just gonna set up that approach.
Still got the focus token, so you get some defensive mods. Hopefully get the auto thrusters mod. Maybe get an obstruction.
He won't have auto thrusters. Inquisitor.
Oh, yep, you're right. You're right.
Well, that would be cool, but
Not sure if it's obstructed though.
I think he's just trying to avoid quick draw. The 2 forward there is interesting because he had a lot of maneuvers to do. Could have done a lot. So he sheds the lock off of the
Sheds the Inquisitor's lock, yeah.
sheds the Inquisitor's lock. Well, it makes sense.
Looks like it's clean.
Yeah. No mod here. Doesn't need it. Gets 2, strips the shield. Yep, just rolls natties. That's pretty nice. Convenient.
Yeah. Stripping that shield makes this next turn a little harder to call.
You got 24 minutes, man. You can't run. You have to shoot.
Yeah, you have to start taking. You got to take another ship off the board.
This is what you gotta do, man. This is how you take a losing game to a winning game. Got Magic Man Dion over here. Stream Grandmaster.
Oh, the only other thing they were asking was, can we do the focus again on this camera?
Yeah, it's a little blurry. Just check it out. I'm trying to click this refresh here now that we have internet. Oh man, I hope that you guys are getting video now. Yeah, stream's back. Nice. That was Dion working his magic.
Yeah, not sure where it cut off though, but the your shuttle went down to a Poe Dameron shot. We just had Inquisitor take a shield off of Poe Dameron, so Poe's down to 3 hull and 2 shields. Makes this next maneuver for Poe a little bit more difficult to call. I think it would have been a pretty easy Talon roll before if you were full up, just to get those shots going again. But we might see a 3 hard turn here with a boost.
I don't think you're gonna get a shot. This is the problem that I have with Poe is that you do have to K-turn a lot to keep shots. That's why I run chips that don't need a K-turn. Makes it a lot easier.
All right,
Turns
looks
out.
like we got.
I think is he
Going
just
for the
trying
regen? Yep, going for the regen.
Regen. I think he's just trying to circle back to quick draw. I guess. I think he's doing. I mean, I have faith in Daniel. He's a good player. I'm not gonna. I can't deny that he's not. So I assume that he has a strategy here. Shred and locks. And he must be heading back towards the.
I think he's going for that quick draw. I think that's what he's going for. Looks like
actually he boosted out the Inquisitor's shot.
Inquisitor's got a shot.
Just one should be easy for Poe.
Yep. Poe takes it back. Okay, cool. Positioning going back to Daniel here.
Okay.
I think we're going to get a turn in.
Yep. Don't worry about that. That's just Dion. Wait until after combat, of course. Actually, now that I see his like 3 or 4 turn strategy, I see what Daniel's doing.
Yeah. He was thinking long-term play here.
Because it's the same problem as like, you can't really trade shots on the Inquisitor. You can't even start shooting at him now. He's at full health, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So like keeping that win condition, he's like, I have to take down. My win is quick draw off the board. And he's just
and then just run to time, which Poe will be able to do, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think the Inquisitor can push damage out fast enough to get over Poe's defenses.
You don't necessarily have to run. I mean, but like, I know what you're saying though. Survive till time.
I think that's his win con. I don't think he can kill the Inquisitor. I
you
think
don't
it's
have
too
to,
risky to try.
You don't have to literally run, but
Yeah.
like,
right. Just make a bunch of safe decisions.
Yes.
Take the safe play once you get a ship off the board.
What's he got wrote on his hand there?
Oh, so Ryan's got
FCS.
fire control system written on his hand and some other notes there as reminders to use those optional abilities. There's nothing more devastating than to forget your fire control system's
No.
trigger and not be able to take that target lock after the missed opportunity.
Yeah, someone actually, there was a thing going around about how that was weird. It was like, what are you doing?
Oh, he's getting very aggressive here.
It's because he bumped the ship and then put it back.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm
Might
saying?
have altered the angle a
He
little bit.
altered-
We're going to be going back to the video feed here. Again, takes no damage.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
But this is really bad if there is... Oh, he banked, though. All right. Man, a hard 2 would have been just awful.
You take the
for
boost,
Ryan.
Daniel. You
take the
don't,
boost, get the
don't
shot.
Don't even worry
Don't
about
screw
it.
around. Take the boost, shed the Inquisitor target lock.
Yeah.
Does he have arc? He's tilted slightly.
Oh, it might be through the rock, but he's got it.
Looks like he's got it.
It doesn't matter because lightweight,
Oh,
so that
man.
rock doesn't mean anything.
Daniel getting every opportunity here to come
Wow.
back.
Wow, Ryan more or less laying down in his quick draw out there in the middle of the
2
table.
opportunities. Oh,
Spend it.
Spend the focus. Spend the focus.
it.
Do it. 2 hits, 2
Yep.
focus results. I think
This
one of
is-
them might be a crit. I think the top one
He's
might be a
on
crit.
This is the second time this game.
Is it a crit? It is a crit. Okay.
Second time this game, the
Obstructed. Add the third. Okay. Just a single shield. 3 of 8 results on 4 dice with a lightweight frame. Just,
no. One was a focus.
Did he take it? He didn't take a crit.
He didn't take it.
No, they were 3 of 8s.
Huh. Oh, he must have it just moved.
I
or
think
whatever.
it got bumped, yeah. But it was 3 of 8s when I looked at
Well,
it. Two shields, though, off of Poe in that exchange, having spent that focus token with Poe. Okay, though.
well,
We're getting it back. No quick
quick
draw
draw.
threat anymore.
quick draw's out of shenanigans. Poe's out of a focus token, though. That's a problem. It's going to prevent his K turn. But it's still going, though. This is what I like.
Yeah, this is an exciting game.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm up to 40 on Daniel, actually. I mean, Ryan's clearly still in the lead. He still has 3 on quick draw.
but the big advantage we have with Poe is that Poe's got that higher pilot skill and can react to whatever quick draw do. And without the threat of that quick draw return shot from the shield,
That boosted up Poe's potential.
Yeah.
Twice. Oh, yeah. Yeah, steady. I don't know.
Some vibrations on the table.
Oh, as far as the cam? Yeah, the cam looks fine now.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're bumping in. They got the other streamers going.
Kane, you're asking if quick draw rolled 1 less die. It was 3 defense die for the obstruction plus 1 for lightweight frame on the 4 dice range 1 from Poe.
Oh, no, he was talking about attack dice. Quick draw didn't shoot.
Yeah, quick draw did not shoot because he's overlapping the rock.
Oh, yeah, the free shield shot. Oh, we got another Twitch Prime subscriber. Remember, go to your Amazon settings. There's a link right to where you sign up for Twitch Prime. Gold Squadron Podcast is our Twitch Prime.
There is a video on our YouTube page how to do it.
That's right, video on the YouTube page. I actually had to re-sign up mine, so that's what we're going to be doing probably after this round. We're gonna walk everybody through me re-signing up because I forgot that it was not once per month or whatever. It doesn't renew. I have to renew every month, guys. So if you were a Twitch Prime subscriber and you're like, oh hey, I didn't renew, you should renew right now. It's going pretty good. You wanna click this button there. Gumboats? Get your gumbo emoji. Do we have any Patreon subscribers? No, we need more Patreon subscribers. I got cards to hand out. I'm going to have to start handing them out to Twitch Prime subscribers if nobody wants to sign up for Patreon.
Yeah, if you want to support Gold Squadron and this live stream, go to patreon.com/Gold Squadron, and you can sign up to become a patron.
Nice
Looks like we're getting an S sloop there. Quick dot turning around, trying to keep some arcs. I think we might get a straight maneuver and just a quick one-turn run from Poe. Or maybe a hard turn to the right. That's potential. No, we're getting the straight.
Nice. Nice. Get those Twitch Primes. Yes, re-sign up.
Those seem fine.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, we do have moderations.
A lot of mod going, yeah.
So please be positive. But it looks like you guys are doing great. Thank you, Chad, for joining us here on a. Jeez, was it Thursday?
It is a Thursday, yeah.
Sorry, I was out late doing karaoke last night with the OCX guys.
That sounds like fun.
Oh my god.
What was your song?
Oh, I didn't sing.
Oh.
Basically, our whole table was singing every song, so it didn't really matter.
Right on. Yeah, this is day 1B of the 3 qualifying days. Yesterday we had day 1A, and tomorrow we'll have day 1C. Any player with a record of 4-2 will advance to day 2 on Saturday, and then we'll have a top cut after the day 2 players go. So the finals of X1 will be held on Saturday.
Yeah, there should be 3 more rounds of Swiss, so it's 9 total games. Yep, because it's 6 games today, then 7 games tomorrow.
Yep.
If you're in the finals.
If you're in the finals, yeah. So three more rounds if you make the cut
Which is
today.
fine. Which is exactly what Zach Rayburn has been stressing, is that like that 7th game is tough.
Yeah.
Like in any tournament, that 7th game each day or of the day is tough. I thought you guys went down to. Didn't you do Omaha in one day?
Yeah, Omaha, and so they were playing, because I was top 8, Carson was top 4, and they were playing, I think, until 3:30 in the morning when the final table ended. So, and Carson was top 4.
6 Swiss?
Yeah.
6 Swiss, top 16?
Yep, it was absolutely a long day, but we got through it.
Hey,
it was
Ryan,
a fun tournament, though. Shout out to
Ryan
those guys, Patrick
didn't
McDonald.
hit that rock. Good for him.
Yeah, good job. Third try's the charm.
I'm not going to blame him for the second one, because he definitely bumped his ship.
Yeah, it looked like it was an accident, definitely.
There's only so much you can do.
One straight from Poe. Probably going to get a boost here, clear some range, and clear that target lock.
Daniel's doing some interesting time management here, because I would say you have 2 shots at least on Inquisitor, or 2 shots at least on Quick Draw.
To kill Quick Draw, yeah, absolutely. Or one really lucky shot. Looks like we are going to get the boost, though, shed the target lock. That makes it really hard for Quick Draw to put damage through. I think Poe's up to full shields now. That looked the card. 1 shield off of Poe now. Got the regen there. No ranges. Poe's in a good position to turn around now. Definitely going to need to take a focus token here pretty soon because you want to get that Poe
He's just
offensive
boosting a bunch.
Yeah.
Well, getting shields and boosting is not a bad
I think that's a good
strategy.
play. Yeah, he had a little bit of time when that started. There were about 20 minutes left when he kind of took that last shield off a Quick Draw.
This is actually came down to some real fundamentals of the game. Not just for Daniel, who's doing resource and time management here, but Ryan's taking these kind of Imperial aces and really just sweeping the board. You know what I mean? You can't really, what do I want to say, commit to Poe too much. Because it could ruin your overall plan, I guess.
Exactly.
So he's got to be a little. I mean, the Inquisitor doesn't care about being a long range. Let's see what he's.
Pretty aggressive here with the Inquisitor. I think he's getting ready for probably a 1 bank the following turn. So to keep 2 shots in a row here.
Honestly, like.
You do need to keep the pressure on Daniel if you're in Ryan's position.
That's what my thought process is. Actually, I think you can hard one out. Well, maybe not now that the Quick Draw's there. Quick Draw's going to have to barrel roll, but that's risky with 3 health.
I think he'll take the focus defensively.
Honestly, like.
I think the tilt on the Inquisitor means he can 1 bank next turn and clear the debris.
Oh,
yeah.
That's true.
If he was a little more linear, it would probably be a problem, but I think he can avoid that.
So what do we, doesn't have a focus, but probably doesn't have a shot.
Ooh, this is a
how
tough.
risky?
This
how
is
risky
a
you're
really
going
tough
for.
call here
Man,
for Daniel.
Boost into range 1?
But that might be the only opportunity you get to get a shot here, because the next turn you could easily be bumped.
Yeah, focus now, then K turn later.
I think that's probably your best bet. But a K turn might not even do it if those guys just bank in slightly. Might not get arcs.
No, you 1 bank towards them.
Yeah.
And then either bump or whatever you're pro-dammering. 2? 3?
Looks like range 2. Or range 3 probably.
It's not fitting. I didn't see a wiggle.
Hard to see the slide there. We'll see how many dice go down here from Quick Draw onto Poe.
I think they're judge calling it. Yep, judge call there.
That's a safe decision. Anytime you're not sure, just call a judge. Don't argue about it.
There's 10 minutes left. There's apparently a judge standing nearby, so. And judge calls it 2. Judge calls it 2. Okay, let's see if quick draw here, target lock for 3. Oh yeah, expertise.
Expertise, yeah.
He got just 1, so that will be the other 2 shields down then.
No shields left on Poe now. Very vulnerable position.
Looks like an obstructed at least, but not auto thrusters.
Yeah, range 1 here anyway from the Inquisitor.
Only has the lock. Only gets 2. Double blank there.
Oh, that's pretty devastating.
Yep. So just one damage card.
Yeah, really vulnerable Poe Dameron in this position. But you do have to be aggressive at this point. He does not have enough time to come back.
He's got the focus, man. Yeah, not having a shot that round cost him. Oh, they're just calling 5 minutes. Wow, they really sped this game up.
Yeah, they said the timer had started when we. Oh yeah, because we didn't get back here to start the timer until.
Oh man,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
I guess that's true. So Daniel, man.
5 minutes left actually.
Yeah, Daniel's got they got 2 rounds, at most, or I would say at least 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think you got 2 turns here. I updated the timer, so it'll update here, reflect on the screen in a minute.
And he still needs 2 shots on quick draw. You got 2 rounds to do it. Get it done, Daniel. We're also, I mean, Ryan's been in control of this game the whole time. Made a couple mistakes on quick draw that cost him a lot. Not a great amount because Poe's got the healing or whatever, but
I think the real advantage that Ryan has is it just took so long to kill that Captain Yor that was enough time for him to gain a pretty clean advantage.
yeah, I'm trying to think of even what dash damaged. He shot at the Inquisitor, did no damage.
I think it was mostly Inquisitor shots. He did do some damage to Yor.
Okay.
We saw that later on, but most of those early shots are spent on Quiz.
I think he missed the first 2 shots on the Inquisitor, which is unfortunate.
So Inquisitor is getting marked here. Inquisitor opted for the whole token array, so take the target lock, free evade, push the limit for a focus. I thought we might get a barrel roll there to try and avoid the Poe Dameron arc, but I don't think he's too worried about the Inquisitor. Inquisitor with all those tokens is probably going to survive.
I think this is some next level stuff, but I believe he's actually blocking with quick draw here, unless Poe runs. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Yep. Blocks. Yeah.
Keep that quick draw alive, protect your points. Maybe Inquisitor can finish off Poe.
Nicely done, Ryan.
We'll get a shield regen on Poe.
Might have actually solidified his win with that maneuver there. Very interesting. Wow.
Oh, just a single hit from Poe onto Quiz. Evaded. Yeah, that token was going to get it anyway.
Yep.
Range 1, real range 1. Take the focus, 3 hits. 1 evade, Poe the focus. So 1 shield.
Back to 1 shield
Still
again.
2 hull left on Poe, no shields.
And they got one quick round. If you guys can if they can put some dials down and get moving some ships, they might get a second round here. But this is probably last round.
I think this might be the last round. The timer's a little bit off because they started time before we could get to the computer. Looks like we got about just under 3 minutes left, so I think we'll get 1 turn here. If quick draw dies, then it's a point advantage for Daniel.
I think that time's going to expire at exactly 1 o'clock.
Okay.
So we have less than 2 minutes. Less than 2 minutes to do some maneuvering here.
I think we'll get 1 more turn here. The question is, what's your turnaround on Poe?
I don't know what the Inquisitor's doing, other than maybe just like hard 1 and barrel roll or something weird. Inquisitor's not going to care. The quick draw is slooping. That's pretty obvious in my opinion.
Yeah.
Or you could hard 2 and focus and just take the rear arc shot.
And here's the thing. If there's going to be a turnaround maneuver, you might want to just play defensively with the quick draw. You don't need to kill Poe. You just need to not die at this point.
That's true. Win condition.
Focus on your win con. It's more important to win the game than to control MOG.
This sounds like last round, Daniel. Is going to have to do it. He somehow has to sneak through 3 hits on the quick draw to take this out, and I believe the Inquisitor probably going for a Talon roll or a K-turn block, which would be amazing.
Yeah,
If-
one
if
hard
you-
turn here.
If he could pull off the blocking the K-turn, so Poe just doesn't even have a shot anyways.
That might be the go-to. He might take a boost here and just play the defensive target lock for the evade. Oh no, he's tokening up.
He's
He
just
wants
gonna
the
kill
points.
him. He wants the points. Hey, man.
That's going to be an important part of this too. We're getting it too
Okay.
hard here from Quick Draw
All
playing
right, so-
defensive.
So once again, no when to play aggressive. There's no reason as the Inquisitor doesn't have to go for the shot. Quick Draw doesn't need.
Are we getting the 4K? It looks like the 4K will fit. So no regen here, so just 2 hull left on Poe. The win condition for Daniel at this point is he needs to kill that Quick Draw this turn and survive the return and survive the shot from Inquisitor.
Did Quick Draw not take a focus?
Oh
Oh yeah, he
I
did.
think
It's the
behind
little
it, yeah,
black
yeah.
one behind the wing.
So this Quick Draw
Okay,
needs to die,
here's
or
the
the game
shot.
goes to Ryan for sure.
One of 8 on Quick Draw. No, didn't get it. Just a single damage.
Single damage. All right. Looks like this game's going to go to Ryan.
Well, Ryan's gonna take that shot though. Why not?
Get
He
some
can
points.
still kill the. He can still kill the Poe. Poe's at 2.
Yep.
2 with the focus. This looks like a rear arc shot.
Oh, looks like it was all hits.
Nope. So it's gonna be hard to take down Poe. Actually, no. The Inquisitors still do it if Poe blanks out.
Inquisitor target lock. Hit, crit.
Got a crit in there.
Oh, and he
and
goes.
he blanks out.
Ryan takes it, just losing the Yor shuttle. Kills Poe in the last shot. Really strong MOV for Ryan.
Wow. Nicely done.
Good showing by both players.
Strong finish on both of them.
Daniel did a great job trying to take it back, watching for those mistakes that happened, trying to capitalize on them, get that advantage
He
back.
was trying.
End of the day, though, Ryan was able to keep the control there, leverage that early advantage.
Yep. All right, I got some cards for him. We'll see what.
Thanks, guys, for checking out this live stream brought to you by Gold Squadron Podcast. I'm Tim Dugan. I have my own X-Wing podcast, Radio TCX, representing the Minnesota X-Wing community.
Yeah, I will say, I people have opinions about Radio TCX. I personally love it. You guys do content, 100% content, which
Thanks.
was what I like. I don't need 20 minutes of shenanigans.
Yep, we're just straight info, half an hour.
Or in OCX's opinion, 4 hours of no content. So
Well,
I appreciate it. Even
Eric-
though you guys are more geared to every X-Wing player.
That's true. We're open to new and old X-Wing players. Though I will confirm, I talked to Aaron Kroll from OCX, and he confirmed we are the better of the CX podcasts. He told me that in person. So
Well, they just get drunk and make fools of themselves. But that's entertainment.
Yeah.
You guys are content. They're entertainment. It's
There
two.
you go.
It's two sides of the
we
same
serve
coin.
different purposes. But
All
yeah,
right.
check us out on iTunes, Radio TCX, if you like X-Wing content. Thanks for letting me on the stream here, Will. We're going to have, I think, some other streamers coming on. Will be with you the rest of the day. It's all good, man. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Will's going to be on the rest of the day, and we've got some other Minnesota players jumping on the commentary here. We still got 4 Swiss rounds, I believe. Kevin Lines, almost world champion, is going to be on this live stream now. He's here right now. The almost, what did you call it? World's runner-up? That was the official title. Almost. I like to say the almost world champion, also world's top 16 finisher. The People's Champion, according to Kevin Lines. He'll be doing the next 2 games of live stream, and then we have Sarah Tessam, another great Minnesota player, coming on for the last 2 rounds of the live stream. So it's been a pleasure being on this live stream. If you have the opportunity, support Gold Squadron for doing this live stream. Dion's a great help. He helped us with our live stream setup for Radio TCX. So you can support Gold Squadron by going to patreon.com/Gold Squadron and become a patron of their program. It's awesome. This live stream setup's great. I know we've been disconnected on and off, so you can actually check out the archive of these live streams. It will be on the Gold Squadron YouTube channel, I think, next week. So thanks for letting me be on, guys. Enjoy the rest of the day.